That caption will make you money and that caption won't. So we're gonna talk about Instagram captioning and how to generate the right type of followers, how to make money with Instagram, and the way to make money with Instagram is starting out with the right Instagram captions. Simple as that, let's go. So we got my stick figure drawings here, same two stick figures. They're both redheads, they're both gingers just like myself. Hey, Ben Oberg here, appreciate you guys being on here. We're gonna talk about follower aspect ratio, intellectual worth, generating perception correctly, and evoking emotion in your Instagram captioning and in your content. Because the same two horribly drawn stick figure pictures can mean two different things. One makes you money, one doesn't. One grows your brand, one puts your brand or your business behind, whether you're a repost account or not. Once again, my name is Ben Oberg here. I'm a seven-figure entrepreneur. I've taught thousands of people how to make money and grow their followers with Instagram. I've trained and worked with 6, 7, and even 8-figure companies, handled their social media, helped them grow their brand. So we do know what we're doing. We're not the other gurus on YouTube that have 4,000 Instagram followers, figured out how to rank a video, and then used that video to get more followers, and then told people how to grow and make money on Instagram, and we've never done it ourselves. We do that. I've earned 7 figures with Instagram. I have thousands of members that have turned 5 figures, 6 figures, and even 7 figures with Instagram, and you're gonna actually have the opportunity to learn straight from them in just a little bit here. Smash the like button if you're brand new. Let's jump straight into it. So first thing I want to talk about is follower aspect ratio. Feel free to draw this on a piece of paper if you have one available. Suggest you do. So let's start off. We go from ass waffles to money, and let's start off with what people usually have as a following. So you see these percentages here. This is what most people have. This is your ideal percentages, okay? So most people have 35% of their following are ass waffles, okay? Ass waffles are almost non-existent followers. These are the haters that only come out when they don't like what you're posting. These are the people that are always gonna be mean. They always have something to complain about. Oftentimes they comment really mean, really aggressive stuff that's non-related. They spam your account. They don't care what you're posting. Their only agenda is to be a public nuisance. These are the ass waffles of Instagram, all right? Most of the time, 35% of the type of following you've been taught to generate or that you might currently have right now, and here's proof of that. If you are not making 5 figures per month and you've got a big following on Instagram, or if you're not getting traffic or generating a high level of intellect on your account, if you're not monetizing, if it's not growing, if it's stagnant, if you don't get the right type of engagement, you probably have an ass waffle following, okay? Ass waffles are not the type of people that you want to have for a following. These are the people that don't engage often. If they do engage, it's usually hate, it's usually spam, it's usually non-relevant, it's irrelevant, okay? It does nothing for anybody, especially not for your brand. And unfortunately, we can't get rid of them, but we can alleviate and deplete a lot of that, okay? By having proper captioning and understanding how to formulate proper Instagram captions. Now, tire kickers. The next part of your following, which is usually the most significant, these are your yay or nay type of captions. These are the people that respond to those. Tire kicker comments are gonna be like, wow, cool, awesome, you know, heart face, yeah, no, just very low intellect, kind of the stupidity of Instagram. This is the epitome of the type of following most people have and the type of following that you don't want, which you can completely overcome through having the right Instagram captions. So you've got that. And then it goes on to your opinionated engagers, okay? Opinionated engagers, these are the people that very few people, you might have a few of them. If you've got 100 followers right now, you might have 1 or 2 of these guys, maybe 3 or 4, okay? If you've got 1,000 followers right now, you might have a handful, maybe 10, okay? If you've got 100,000 followers, maybe you've got 100, 200 people on here that are opinionated engagers, okay? And you might have a few comments once in a while that have a high level of intellect, they're opinionated and all that stuff, okay? There's a big difference in these populations. Ask yourself this, and feel free to comment in the chat. Nobody's judging you here. I'm not. You've just been misinformed, and that's okay. In a second here, you're gonna have the opportunity to get the right information, and you're gonna be able to do so for free, to grow your business, to grow your brand, to grow your client's brand, your client's business, repost accounts, personal brands, no matter how or what you wanna do as far as monetization. No matter what your end game is, your monetization end game, you're gonna be able to do this, and we'll get to that in just a second here. Smash the like button if you are brand new to the channel. So most people only have about 5% of their following as an opinionated engager. And unfortunately, the rest of their following is below this level. Let me get a different pen out. You do not want a following below this level right here, okay? This is a bad, you don't want people that are in this level. Tire kickers, ass waffles. Ass waffles are the skeptics of Instagram. They can't be convinced, they'll never buy anything. And this goes into just marketing in general, okay? On average, about 30% of the population are completely oblivious, and no matter how cool you are, how awesome you are, how trustworthy you are, and how noble the product or services that you provide, these people will never be buyers, okay? These are the assholes of society, just period, okay? So you don't want them, all right? The tire kickers are the people that respond to rate 1 to 100, yay or nay, cool or not cool type of captions. Wow, cool, awesome, bro, love it, great post, keep up the good work. Bot comments, spam comments, DM derived comments from DM groups, things like that, okay? And then up here, you just have your intellectual type of followers. This is where we start to cultivate the right intellectual worth. We'll get into that in a second here, guys. Any questions along the way, drop it in the comments. I always check that. If you're not registered for the Instagram Mastery webinar, free web class, make sure you click the link in the description, save your seat on that. And we'll talk a little bit more about that later because that's gonna change your life, all right? So, opinionated engagers, about 5% of the following, which leaves you not much ability to turn them into prospects and turn those prospects into sales because you don't have a pool to pull from, all right? When you start getting into the right captioning and generating the right perception, okay? Creating and evoking the right emotions through your content and how you put it into context. You start eliminating, these people no longer really want to follow you. They start to fall off. Oh, this is no fun anymore. They're not paying attention to me. They're not enabling my stupidity, okay? They're not enabling me every time Fuckwaffle92 wants to comment on your account and talk about how much he doesn't like you, or how stupid you are, or how poor you are, or how fat you are, or how skinny you are, okay? These type of people start to dissipate as the content you put out starts to have more worth in it, starts to have more value. Your captioning starts to have more value. Does that make sense, guys? Let me know in the comments if that makes sense, because I'm sure like the way that I'm teaching this and how I'm presenting this to you, you probably haven't been taught this before. This is why I'm paid. This is why my students are paid. This is why regardless of the algorithm, we get results. We've been doing this since 2016 professionally, all right? It's not just me. I've taught Ty Lopez's own students. I've trained at his mastermind events. Like, this is my profession. This is what I do. I'm a sales guy, and I know how to make money and grow brands online, namely with Instagram, all right? So we start to dissipate this when we get into the proper captioning. We'll talk about that in a sec. So now all of a sudden, you're not gonna get rid of them. They're always still gonna be there. You've got haters in your life. You've got friends and family, right, that don't support you, that think your entrepreneurship path is completely out there and they want nothing to do with it. They think you're crazy, because entrepreneurship's crazy. Working 15 hours a day for 7 years to finally figure out how to make some level of money or grow a brand, all right? People think that's crazy, all right? No, we are crazy, but we're the ones that run society, right? Entrepreneurs do. So this starts to dissipate, this number goes down. You're never gonna get rid of all of it, but you start purifying, and pretty soon you have less tire kickers. Look at what happens to this population. When you start generating intellectual worth, specifically through the proper type of Instagram captions, okay? You start getting rid of these tire kickers. And this population goes way down. You're still gonna have them. You're still gonna have those people that kind of dilly-dally, you know, they kick around, wow, cool, awesome, you know, they're not gonna be a buyer ever, but it dissipates. And you start to cultivate much higher intellectual worth. Now, the majority of your following is above this line. And here's what I really like about this, okay? If we look at this in terms of buyers, okay, in terms of branding, all of a sudden, you've got a high level of people that are very opinionated. They're commenting, they're engaging on your account all the time, all right? And as these people are in and around your brand and you're distributing content, you're pushing out content consistently, okay? As these people start to really, they're getting distributed content. Every day you're posting, all right? Whether it's a story or an IGTV video or a feed carousel, you're running ads, whatever, they're seeing your content. And so they continue to be delivered this content. They continue to develop more trust in the brand until finally your account is what they go to learn about motivation, to learn about makeup tutorials, to learn about styling hair, to learn about fashion, men's fashion, women's fashion, to learn about working out, to learn about how to get a six-pack, to learn about e-commerce, to learn about the top entrepreneurs in the world, to learn about affiliate marketing, to learn about how to get better sleep, to learn about how to do proper accounting, to learn about why you're such a good brain surgeon, to learn about why you should be the attorney or the real estate agent they hire, all right? So all of a sudden, these people, this pool is the biggest pool. of your engagement on Instagram, all right? But what it allows you to do is take them from here and start presenting offers. Turn them into prospects, all right? Of which about 25% of your account will be a constant influx of leads because you're pulling from this pool, which is bigger, all right? And so all of a sudden you're able to market from here, bring them into an interested prospect, okay? And once they're here, they're increasingly becoming warmer. Now all of a sudden, this pool's bigger than your buying pool. And it never gets exhausted. So you continue to have this influx of buyers. And one of the best ways to start is through having proper Instagram captions. So let's get into that. Comment if this makes sense so far to you guys. I want to make sure that this makes sense, okay? In a second here, we're going to get into getting you guys access to the Instagram Mastery web class. It's free. You're going to see our members that have a verified income of over $10 million. And we actually own the copyright to these growth methods that I'm going over. You're going to get a lot more insight on the masterclass. You've got to get a spot early, all right? Because it's in high demand. And usually our software is operating at max capacity and you can't get in, okay? So you need to be able to click the link in the description, get yourself set up, okay? It's benoberg.com/webinar. Links in the description. Save your spot. I'll be on there with you. One of my assistants will be answering questions for you. We'll hear from other members of the company. You'll see the success stories of male, female, tall, short, gay, straight, fat, skinny, 15 years old, 65 years old, okay? It's for everybody. Whether you're brand new to Instagram, want to start a brand, have a brand you want to grow, you're a brick and mortar business, want to be able to obtain more traffic and more engaged quality clients, prospect leads, people paying you, actually caring about your brand, doesn't matter, okay? Register for the free Instagram Mastery web class. So then we get into our captioning, okay? We need to start going over our captioning. So this part right up here, this is follower aspect ratio, okay? So that's everything that we covered here, all right? It's all about generating intellectual worth with proper perception and emotion, okay? And that comes into play down here in this area, all right? So as I've said, we've got our gingers here, all right? Okay, all right, I get it, I know. I don't think I am. This part's red, I know, but I don't think I am. I think gingers have like tons of freckles, are like pale white, and you put them outside for a second, they tan like a lobster. All right, that's not me. But if you think I'm go ahead and let me know in the comments below if you think I'm a ginger. Just give me a yes or a no. I don't care, it's fine, all right? That type of call to action, am I a ginger or not, yes or no, that is low intellectual worth. It doesn't require any form of intelligence on your part to answer that, and it requires no intelligence on my part to ask that. It does nothing for anybody, all right? It's just for engagement. It doesn't turn into engagement that evolves the brand, it gets the brand farther. So here we've got two gingers. One's a guy, one's a girl, I think. I'm not sure what gender they are yet. So we've got two of them, all right? We've got different captions. You might not be able to read this here. Here's two of the same pictures, all right? I want you to think about this. Two of the same pictures, okay? But let's assume everything's the same. There's two accounts, they're both posting this picture. This guy's got 1,000 followers, the guy with this account's got 1,000 followers, all right? They get the same level of engagement. But this guy's captions are always like this. This guy's captions are always like this. Here's his caption. This is the epitome of Instagram captions. Aren't they cute? What's that going to do for anybody? Like, how am I supposed to answer that? Yeah. No. Oh my gosh, I love it. Heart emoji. Like, there's no intellect involved there. That does nothing for nobody. Like, it's not going to turn into money. It's not going to turn into a deal. It's not going to turn into a sale. It's not going to grow your brand. It's not going to get an impression that results in showing to people with intellect that would be an opinionated engager, a prospect, or turn into a buyer, okay? That does nothing for anybody. Same picture as what this account is posting over here. But what this says is, every time you hold the hand of someone you love, it releases positive endorphins. Tag the person you love and comment your favorite thing about them. That right there generates intellect. And the kind of person that's going to read that, it's going to cultivate the type of comment that's going to have intellectual worth. It's going to be an opinionated engager, the kind of following you want. And it affords you to do, watch this, okay? Want to 10x your relationship? Link in bio for XYZ. It affords you the right to plug your caption with that free PDF on 10 ways to improve your relationship, all right? 10 of the best date ideas, 10 of the best things to improve your love life, whatever, okay? And it affords you the right to plug it, and you're generating the right type of intellectual worth, okay? And the kind of person that's actually gonna appreciate clicking that link in your bio, swiping up in your story, all right? Following your call to action, DMing you for advice, getting into your brand so you can distribute more content to them, take them from here to here and turn them into a buyer. Like, this is a mic drop moment, okay? This is only the beginning, okay? Click the link in the description, register for the free Instagram Mastery web class. If you're brand new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and hit that button, okay? Here's what happens though. Somebody comments, so the call to action was tag the person you love and comment your favorite thing about them. So they're gonna tag, at username, okay, Bob Jones, and the comment's gonna be open-ended. Like, it's gonna go on. This comment's gonna go on. It might be, 6 words, it might be a freaking paragraph. And then all of a sudden, people start having conversations in the comments. What does that do? That triggers more impressions. What does that do? Instagram sees this is popular. Let's post it. Let's put it on the Explore page in front of other intellectual people, all right? This is open-ended. This creates the right follower aspect ratio. This is what you've been taught to do. This is what every guru on YouTube is telling you to do, and it's not growing your brand. It's not obtaining the right type of following, and it ain't making you money, all right? Maybe $1 or $2 here and there. This is the potential. This is a 6-figure business. This is the foundation for a 6-figure business. That is done with one simple important thing: proper Instagram captions that generate intellectual worth. You're providing the right perception, because these are both the same pictures. One has a much different perception than the other. They are not one and the same. And it triggers the right emotion. What does this do? This is a close-ended emotion. Aren't they cute? Yeah, like cool, adorable, wow, I love it, it's so cool, okay? This is like, all right, I wanna work on my relationship more. I'm gonna tag my boyfriend or girlfriend, my husband or wife, and I wanna improve this shit, okay? Much better. Trigger the right type of emotion. Emotion evoking, all right? You gotta have the proper type of Instagram captions. My name is Ben Oberg. I wanna make sure you register for the free Instagram Mastery web class that we are hosting. Guys, it's free. I invite all of you to be able to participate in it. Link is in the description below. If there's anything I can do for you, please comment below. Anything at all. I'm all about building you guys up as entrepreneurs, helping you get to the next level. And whether you've got a brick and mortar and you want to figure out and discover all the ways that you can extract leads and high ticket clients through Instagram, if you're in e-commerce and you want to hedge your ads costs and start cultivating and generating sales without having to have an ads expenditure, all right, this is for you. If you got a personal brand, if you're an influencer, if you're a blogger, if you're a vlogger, if you're a comedian, okay, if you're a rapper, if you're a musician, if you're a realtor, and one deal for you would be a $5,000 commission in your pocket, guess what? You need to figure out how to get on Instagram. That's what it's about here, okay? So register for the free Instagram Mastery web class. This is the result of thousands of student testimonials. This is the result of thousands of hours of work and implementation over several years, and it's algorithm proof, okay? We use something called the intellectual growth formula, which we copyrighted, we invented, and it's worked since 2016. It works this year, it's worked every year in between, and it will continue to work because of the very principles that we use. And this is only just the tip of the iceberg. It's like that part right there, okay? Appreciate you guys watching this. Make sure to register for the web class, and I will see you on there.